Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, and today I'm just going to do my video update of the portfolio, cryptocurrency portfolio, something that was started a year ago in May last year, 2020, and from the beginning of February 2021, I decided to start documenting it on a daily basis, and also from the 22nd of February, I started videoing my documentation of it, just putting the figures in on how much it's gone up by that particular 24 hours. Just want to point out that I'm an investor, not a trader, and I also want to point out this disclaimer that I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor or an accountant or CPA or work with a regulated body. So do your own due diligence, your own research, and do not always understand that investments can be risky. Investments can go up as well as come down. So do not invest more than you can afford to lose. So as I said, I started the investment part of things last year, and the investment really has two components. One is the mindset value and the mindset strategy, which is having a wealth and prosperity mindset. I talked about that on yesterday's video, and the other is having the right investment strategy. But I'm going to share my screen right now and then just update today's figures. So here we have the spreadsheet I've been using since the beginning of the year, and as you can see things in green and red. Green is when it goes forward on the previous day, and red is when it goes back on the previous day. And like I said, for those who are new to investing, understand that the markets expand and contract, expand and contract. After every expansion, there's a contraction. They can expand over several days, and then they're going to contract, and then that's what you get in red. So it always happens, as continue to happen. It expands more than it contracts. So that's why the price in general goes up. But today, here we are on the 26th of February, 26th of May. And I'm going to take the figure from this page here, it's investment asset summary. It comes in from a live feed here through an asset group, and it shows the final figures here. And what we're seeing here is this particular crypto investment asset portfolio consists of one Bitcoin and a selection of altcoins, special selection of altcoins, alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. And this is the total up here in green. So in the middle here, we have the same portfolio, just in Great British pounds or pound sterling. So I'm going to take this figure here, 149,503, and this is updated every 10 minutes or thereabouts. The figure I'm taking here is 149,503.98. So the time right now is that, and 149,503.98. I think that was what it says. 503.98. Great, I got that in one. So that is, let's bring that down. That's an upwards on yesterday. So you can see it's a bit of a recovery. And then let's go to the next figure, the total figure up here, 188,220.69. 188,220.69. Right. Yeah. Okay. 17,000 increase in yesterday. So Bitcoin is up today. It actually reached 40,000 today, but at this particular time, it is at 38,716. Now, to be honest, Bitcoin, the market has just gone through quite a correction, and some people of the thought that the correction is not over, although it looks like it's making a recovery, but I wouldn't surprise me if it went down again. That's where the markets go. But we still need to see and still need to watch and observe. Nobody knows exactly what the market's going to do, but there's an indication that the massive correction may not be over yet. So whatever it does, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm a long-term investor, so it doesn't matter. I'll be there for the bounce back. And that's what you have to do. So that's what you have to do. That's all part of the mindset. You know, if you're buy and hold, it doesn't really matter what the market does, because you know the market's going to go up, especially if you're doing it within the bull cycle. You know, it's a bull market. The last year in the cycle, when the market's going up, it's not going to go directly up. It's going to take a detour. It must take a detour, several in fact, and then continue its journey on the way up. It would just be too easy if it just went up continuously. It must take it, and if it goes up too fast, it kind of has to correct itself, because it was going up too fast, and so it would do a dip to create that detour, and then eventually catch up to where it was before and then continue going up. And that's what it has been doing. Bitcoin, you know, it's an excellent store of value if you hold Bitcoin over a 4-year period, and in increments of 4 years. It's an excellent store of value. You don't want to hold Bitcoin over 2 weeks, and it's not a good store of value for short-term, daily, you know, on a daily basis or weekly basis or even a monthly basis. But for a year, you could get away with a year. Mostly 1 year over another is higher, but really to see a significant change, you know, if you treat it like a 4-year deal, you'll always see that's an excellent store of value. So if you have money, cash, rather than leaving it in the bank, you left it in Bitcoin over 4 years and came back at 4 years later, you'll see that your money has not only maintained its value, but it's increased. So that's what one of the great benefits of Bitcoin. The other altcoins are great technology projects and investments that you know, we have a webinar that can explain what they can do for your portfolio, because they can really turbocharge your portfolio. They have the power to go up a lot more than Bitcoin, because they're very young projects. So that's why we take advantage of them to grow your portfolio. You know, the whole purpose of there are many different strategies for being wealthy, and this whole thing is about wealth creation and action. It's about the I am wealthy and rich. I am wealthy and rich is an affirmational statement, but underneath the I am wealthy and rich on the website, which I'll go to in a minute, it says how to understand the game of money and play it well. And you want the job really, and I'm going to do a video about this a bit later, but shortly. It is about raising money, growing your capital to invest in income producing assets. Growing your capital to invest in income producing assets. That's how you become wealthy. So Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is really a capital growth system. Rather than going to the bank and say, bank, can I have some money? Can you give me £1 million or dollars or whatever? You can grow your own $1 million and then go and do what you want with it, invest it. So that's really the long-term strategy. So I want you to think like, to become wealthy, you know, wealthy and rich is I am wealthy and rich. You don't just want to be rich, you want to be wealthy and rich. To be wealthy and rich, you want to have income producing assets. You know, you want to have, you know, and take your money, grow your money, and then put it into income producing assets. And that way you have, you know, a double guaranteed stream of income, a passive stream of income that comes in, and you're not, you know, that's when you're truly wealthy. When you have enough income producing assets to pay for your lifestyle, when you're wealthy. Or to more than pay for your lifestyle, then you're wealthy. And that's what you want to get to the point of. And we're going to be covering this. But later in the year, once this thing has reached a peak, we'll talk about ideas and strategies. But really, mostly on our in our website. Let me just share on the page here and go to IamWealthyandRich.com. If you go to this website here, this is the beginning. Okay. First of all, you want to get your mind straight. You want to get your mind working for you than against you. And you have to get your mind full of wealth and prosperity thinking. Wealth and prosperity thinking, not poverty thinking. Once you've done that, you learn who, now you understand the game of money. You play it well on one level, on the mental level. Also, you have a physical strategy. Like I said, you come down here to get started. This will get you started with the mental mindset training, and also with the physical strategy. Now, like I said, we're not giving financial advice, but very basic yet concrete, proven strategies to get your finances in order. And then you can contact us to get onto one of our webinars where we will go over the altcoin strategy and show you the different altcoins that we invest in and what that can do for your portfolio. Okay, so one step at a time. First step is to get this free information. Second step is to request our free webinar, and then take the next step. And then once you've got the money, then you put it into income producing assets. And then but while continuing to grow your capital line, the capital pile, so to speak. Okay, so that's the name of the game, to become wealthy. All right, so go to this website, get started right now. The I'm Wealthy and Rich, by the way, is not about, doesn't mean me, it's about you. The I means you. Okay, so but you have to say I am wealthy and rich as in yourself, as well as a lot of other things we'll teach you to say. Our system will teach you to say. You'll say these on a regular basis. And for those of you who commit, okay, for those of you who are committed to your personal development. I see very few people committed to their personal development, okay, or committed to the wealth creation development. And when I mean committed, I don't mean trying it for 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. I mean continuously, every day, day in, day out, continuously, every day, without missing a day for years. That is where we're talking about real commitment. Okay, and that is really what will create changes. I see so many people, and a lot of people think they're right, and they want to argue, say, I want to argue to prove that they're right, and that they don't need any training because they're just right. Yes, I do think positively. Yes, I do. But they don't. They don't even know the meaning of it. Because when disaster happens, you'll see them go into, you see they lose their heads. So it's like, for example, we just had a correction of more than 51% or so on. A lot of people lost their heads. And you can see the people who have a wealth and prosperity mentality. Because when you have a wealth and prosperity mindset, within, you can never be poor. You understand? Even if you lost money, you'll get it back many times over. Not that, oh, this is the end of the road, what am I going to do now? Oh my God. No, you don't do that. Because if you do that, if you sink to that kind of thinking, you're admitting defeat and you're also attracting more of the same. So you have to behave how you want to attract what you want to attract. You have to behave in a way for what you want to attract. Okay, so you have, you have to behave abundantly because you want to attract abundance. If you want to attract poverty, you behave in a poverty way. But if you want to attract abundance, you have to act abundantly. And so anyone who, because it's your thoughts and your feelings that do the attracting. Okay, it's your thoughts and your feelings that actually attract. So you've got to control those, keep those under control at all times, or as many times of the day as possible. Cannot allow them to descend into poverty thinking. So you have a fear, a feeling of poverty and lack. That will then attract the same thing. So, we talked about that. And then, like I said, the strategy for investing is very simple. We give you that. So you don't have to develop a strategy for investing. You just have to reach out and request it. Okay, but there's no point in going into becoming a successful investor if you're not prepared to train your mind. Okay, because you are the person who's going to be with you in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So that person has to be a person that attracts wealth. Okay. Now, I've shown you how to get that, so go ahead and get that, and I look forward to seeing you start the training. I want to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, like, share to this video so that YouTube can spread it out to more people. And I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.